Hello, hello. What's up? Yeah, it took me a minute to figure everything out. That's why it took a while trying to fix some other stuff. I'll be back 1 second. I'm back. Bro, I've been seeing that trend, the Bob trend going around. It popped up. It was crazy. It just kept popping up. Hey, shout out to Bird Baby. Put in that work. He got his reward. And he's getting it right now because he's skyrocketing in viewers right now. Alright, so I do got a few videos that I want to look at. Still got a bunch of videos to edit. What videos? Let's see if we can find some. Lego One Piece. Why? I just think that's really pointless. There's no point in making a Lego version of it. Yeah, I really do want to play Mecha Chameleon too. Though. Dama. That's the only charger I got. I'm out of chargers. Just keep going in here. I think I found something for us to watch. It's called Ultimate Spider-Man's Hulk is Weirdly Perfect.
One of my favorite relationships in Marvel Comics is the one between.
There we go. Oh shit! What the fuck was that? A big ass mouth just flew behind me. Chill. Had to take out a threat before they became one. All right, but on to the talking about the video. I love Ultimate Spider-Man. A lot of people don't really like Ultimate Spider-Man. I can see why, because he's pretty much Deadpool, but as Spider-Man. But Spider-Man breaks the fourth wall all the time. So I don't see how it's a big deal when he does it all the time. All right, Spider-Man has literally gone outside his comic before. He's met his author. He's seen the One More Day storyline. He's seen like all of that. He knows all of it exists. So I don't know why people are so upset about Ultimate Spider-Man. I love Ultimate Spider-Man because I grew up on the show. I used to wait for it to turn on a Disney XD. I remember seeing the first episode. Got me hooked since there. Plus, it was just a different Spider-Man. It was something you weren't used to seeing. It was a Spider-Man that had to lead a group of people I had never heard of: White Tiger, Iron Fist, Nova, Power Man. Like I knew Power Man who Power Man was, but at the time I was going off of Earth Mightiest Heroes, and I saw him, and he was they're completely different characters, right? So when I saw him, I was a little confused on like why Power Man was like this, but the shows aren't actually related. So I was like, whatever. But I knew who Iron Fist was. I knew all that. But it just, I don't know. I never had a problem with it. I think Nova is one of my favorite Marvel characters, even though he's not even in media like that. But I just think the power of his helmet is just so cool. I like this Ultimate Spider-Man. I like this version of it. I don't like whatever the comics for like they replaced him with somebody else. Like Sam Alexander. That's the Nova I rock with. That's who I want as Nova. They're gonna but the comics have replaced him with somebody else.
Between Spider-Man and Savage Hulk. And with the drop of the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, all I've been able to think about is the possibility of seeing one of my favorite comic book friendships finally be brought to the big screen, something that I didn't think was possible for a majority of my childhood. While I was excitedly awaiting the possibility of that.
That was a great episode. That was when the Hulk had crashed down from space and was in being in poison. His body was fighting it off, so he became really sick. And Aunt May, Peter finally got the weekend to himself, but Aunt May had came home because she sprained her ankle. And he had to just hide and keep his secret identity from Hulk and hide from Aunt May. But then eventually he's like, you know what? I gotta tell him who I am, and he tells him who he is, and they become mutuals.
Happening on the big screen, I got to thinking, where else have we seen Savage Hulk and Spider-Man interact on the smaller screen? And that's when I came to the realization that Hulk and Spider-Man's relationship largely is not shown outside of the comics. And that's when I also found out that one of the greatest examples of their relationship and friendship was actually in Ultimate Spider-Man. Yes, the show known more for its slapstick humor than it ever was at getting the characters.
Superhero Squad, so good, so good. I was there when they were season one was wrapping up. I couldn't, and the intro is so good. The intro is so good. I remember watching that last episode. I'm like, I can't wait for the second season. Second season came. They canceled it after that. But Superhero Squad, one of those shows that rivals Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Even though it was a kids show. Doctor Doom was goofy as hell too. He was the villain that plans to beat the Avengers every day but loses no matter what. He was that type of villain. But it worked. It worked so well too.
Correct. So we're
And they replaced the Infinity Gauntlet with this sword. I don't remember the name of it, but everyone wanted that sword, and the Silver Surfer was like some reason involved in that. I think it might have been like a piece of his board or something.
weirdly enough, this show kind of has a great adaptation not only of the Hulk, but of Spidey and Hulk's relationship. It's not their only one because there was Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yep, he knows ball. Spider-Man is amazing. I watched this so much. I still love this show to this day. Spider-Man's Amazing Friend was so good. Ultimate Spider-Man, the comic went this route too. They had Bobby living with him, and they replaced Firestar with the Human Torch. Right, but I love this idea for some reason. I loved it so much. Like I wish they would actually bring this to life. Like Bobby lives with Peter and Firestar or Johnny, one of them, before they become actual like recognized superheroes. You can't do that in the MCU anymore. But I wish they did because it just worked so well. Like it was just so different. It was like a guy with ice powers, someone who could turn on fire, two opposites, and living with a person who's got spider powers. It's so stupid, but it works.
Back in the 70s, but I'm not really gonna count that one. And while I might be ignoring Spider-Man and his amazing friends, I hope you're not ignoring that like and subscribe button down below if you want to see more content like this in the future. Okay, shameless plugging over. The first time that we actually get to see Hulk in Ultimate Spider-Man is in a very odd way relative to how the rest of the show is drawn and animated.
That's his crew. He leads them. He's a new Spider-Man. He's only been Spider-Man for like 1 or 2 years, so he's like fresh off the boat. He's forced to lead a team of people to prove to Nick Fury that he's worthy of being his own superhero on his own. And they showed us, they proved this at the first and last episode.
Because a majority of this episode takes place through this camera-like filter, as Mary Jane is getting her very first and very exclusive interview with.
Not gonna lie, the camera, the way it was always seen through the camera. I hate this. It's so annoying. I don't know what it is. I can't stand it. And it irritates me so bad. I can never just take it seriously. It's so annoying because you want to see what's going on, and they'll show you glimpses from their point of view, and it's just so annoying. Family, man. Family.
Spider-Man. Peter was more than willing to give her the interview because he wants to try and get with his homegirl. It's not worth it, trust me. This marks our official first look at Hulk, and it's important to establish a baseline of where Hulk is at in his journey so far through this new Marvel universe. Hulk is still Savage Hulk, and that's his only personality for now. The dude speaks in few syllable sentences, always refers to himself in the third person.
Oh shit. This whatever this, I don't even think it's a moth. It's some type of flying creature. It just keeps flying between my monitors. It'll be back for sure.
He is angry to a fault, but is often trying not to hurt people. And for the most part, just wants to be left alone, but is.
Oh yeah, I think in this episode he was fighting something that they couldn't see. Oh yeah, it was I think either the living laser or somebody that could Electro.
Constantly being.
No, it was Zaz. Zaz. If you don't know that, that's an Iron Man villain. He's a ball of pure electricity, pretty much Electro, but like without a consciousness.
Stuck out by not only villains, but other heroes and organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D., as they see him as a massive danger. And currently, that is how Spider-Man sees him. I'm sure all of his S.H.I.E.L.D. training probably doesn't help, but Spider-Man doesn't view Hulk as much more than a rage monster that is dangerous.
Hulk not fighting Bugman. Bugman better get out of Hulk's way.
Bugman? Now that's just insulting. Spiders are not bugs.
It's during this episode that Spider-Man has to not only find out, but also come to terms with the fact that the Hulk isn't some gigantic rage monster, but rather a genuinely misunderstood person that just so happens to have enough strength to destroy a lot of New York if he wanted to in this series. And as it turns out, it's not even actually Hulk going on a rampage, but rather the fact that he is fighting what is currently an invisible energy man known as Zazax. I hope
Zax, not Zaz. I thought it was Zaz. I think he's pronouncing it wrong, but I was right. It's the energy dude, Zaz.
I'm pronouncing that right, but upon finding this out, Spider-Man immediately goes to bat for the Hulk in trying to get the
reason Hulk could see him is because Hulk has like this weird thing where he could see things that no one else can see. Like Hulk can see and talk to ghosts. He can talk to dead people too. So I'm glad that it's like a little nod to that. They go further than this in the Avengers Assemble, the Hulk and the Monsters episode, or is that its own separate thing? I don't know. But they go a lot more in depth in it because it's just a bunch of monsters and they're dealing with like they're showing that Hulk actually has the ability to see ghosts.
police force that is currently trying to not only stop Hulk, but actively imprison him. And Spider-Man's trying to explain to them like, hey, Hulk is here to help. He's just fighting someone that you can't see, but because he's the Hulk, he can see them. To me, Spider-Man going to bat for him immediately is really important because Spider-Man, especially in this show, where J. Jonah Jameson, from the first episode through just about every episode in this first season, is going to be shown bashing him on the Daily Bugle and on billboards throughout the city. It's a running gag for the show. So I think it's really important that this Spider-Man not only understands that Hulk is getting a terrible rep, but he's actively trying to help him because Spider-Man gets it. And look, I'll be the first to say this, especially in this first episode, Hulk isn't exactly his most nuanced version, or even really his best version. I still think Earth's Mightiest Heroes tops the game with that, and it's really hard to have a Hulk adaptation that falls.
I don't think Marvel can make a better animated show better than Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Earth's Mightiest Heroes was so good that one episode where like they I think the main reason I'm gonna talk about this. I think the main reason Earth Mightiest Heroes was so good is because they knew these characters. Like when Kang came onto the screen, like I didn't know who Kang was at the time. So this was technically my first introduction to him. So so Earth Mightiest Heroes set the bar for how I view Kang. And then Avengers Assemble did it exactly as I thought. They did it well. They did exactly what you thought. But Earth Mightiest Heroes, boy, they showed that Kang was not a pushover. They showed that Kang can wipe out timelines. He literally just to fight them. He didn't even have to put hands on them, but just to like fuck them up even more. He opens portals to different parts in time and grabs weapons from different parts of the centuries and then fights them with it. That is bullshit, but it's like it's good bullshit because he spends the whole time. He doesn't even explain it. He just goes for the attack too, which is something I can see happen because he wiped out timelines. But Kang his whole goal was to wipe out Captain America for something that he thought he was responsible for, but it was actually the Skrull. It shouldn't be spoilers because it's been around for a while. But Earth Mightiest Heroes, I was super disappointed when Jonathan Majors got fired as Kang. That sucked. I didn't see Quantumania. I saw a bit of Quantumania, but I'm not gonna lie, like I enjoyed it. I didn't really enjoy Quantumania because it just didn't make sense. How was like in some of these movies, heroes just have to lose. They just have to. Like Ant-Man versus Kang. Kang has wiped out timelines, whole universes, and realities, and Ant-Man, the guy who can shrink and get bigger, beats him. It doesn't even make sense on paper. Like how do you write that? That's like the one about all beating Mr. Losing to Mr. Immortal. Like no, no, it doesn't make sense, right? It's so stupid. Like I just really wish they cause like DC is going in that direction where they don't know what they're doing. James Gunn doesn't know what he's doing right now because he's making like we got a Superman movie. We like the Batman is a perfect counterpart to the Superman we have now. Why don't they just keep that Batman and make him get buffer? Make him get buffer, make him get better. He's already like 5'11" or 6 feet, right? Perfect, perfectly fine. Cut his hair, do all that shit you gotta do to make him look like he's aged or you know what I'm saying, improved. And then like he's a Jimmy and Gorilla Grodd. Why? Like what correlation could that ever have? It doesn't make sense to me. It's so annoying that James Gunn he's adding all this other shit, but we still like it's not that hard. You make a Superman movie, you make a Wonder Woman movie. You don't need a Batman yet, right? We already have like 40 fucking Batmans. We need a Wonder Woman movie to come right after, right? Because you know how easy that would have been to make. Like just even if the movie sucked, they're making money off of it. Right, they're making 100 million at least. If the movie sucked, they're making 100 million. But a one-on-one project should always come after Superman. We already got a Batman. So you do that, then you like it depends on what Justice League they're using. But if they're using, because I would go with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern. You can't use Cyborg because Cyborg's a Teen Titan first. So I'll go. I don't know. It just depends on which Martian Manhunter they do. You know what I mean? Because the one that they did in the Snyder Cut wasn't bad, but like it's like But I think they should go with the how. Oh, John Stewart. No, the John Stewart. Yeah, John Stewart should be that Hulk. It's not the Green Lantern, right? Because the anime series set the bar for like, yeah, this is the people we want. Just do that. Like you need a Flash movie right now. You need the things he needs to make now. Besides all the other shit he's trying to make for some reason, like you need a Wonder Woman and Flash movie right now. That's exactly what you need. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. I get some food. I think I made my point. You did.
follows up something as great as Earth's Mightiest Heroes. But I think that Ultimate Spider-Man's introduction of the character does a really good job at setting the framework for this Hulk, and it fits within the universe that this Spider-Man show is trying to set up. This Hulk doesn't play into the monster stereotype like EMH's early Hulk did.
EMH Hulk carried season 1. I'm telling you, the show would not have worked if it did not have that type of Hulk. Like for real, for real. Hulk has the best episodes. The most annoying episode was always Thor. When Thor was with Jane, that whole episode, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. And you know what? What else worked? Why is everybody here to work? Because they went for the fucking comic accurate shit. Right? They changed it up, but they had Wasp, they had Ant-Man, Hulk, Thor, right? And all of them. And it worked. So, hold on. I'll see you. Hold on. Right, but Earth Mightiest Heroes just went that. It just went in that direction. That, oh my god, it was so good. I remember I always praise the first episode because Graviton was a character I never heard of. Right, but he's cracked. He's broken, right, and he's an actual threat to all of them, and they managed to win. And then the Shield pulls up like, yo, we gotta take the Hulk. Even though the Graviton just broke out of their most secured prison. The one they put that shit underground, underwater. That's how secure it was. He broke out of that. You know what I mean? And they're over here like, let's get the Hulk. Iron Man's like, I bet you want the Hulk, go through me. And now they could try to take on a man that can hack all their shit and a god, or you can just fuck off. And they chose B. Smart move, right?
Always angry. It's a little bit more like sad angry than angry angry. And as well, this Hulk is funnier. He reminds me a little bit of Superhero Squad's Hulk with the type of humorous situations he gets into. And of course, the nicknames.
Hulk like Bugman. Bugman smash good.
This version of Hulk reminds me a lot of early comics Savage Hulk, which was not nearly as serious as his more modern interpretations. And sometimes I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I think this Hulk really does fit well into the universe of Ultimate Spider-Man that they were kind of cultivating throughout this show and with the brand new Avengers show. And while I could sit and talk for days about why I think Earth's Mightiest Heroes version is better, I do appreciate this Hulk.
I love this Hulk, but Earth's Mightiest Heroes, it was perfect. Now, there's not, like, they made Hawkeye cool. They made you want to be Hawkeye. Like, he's a normal ass nigga with a bow. And he was cool. He was tough. He stood on business and backed that shit up. He was no pushover. Like, come on, man. They were just, the booth was on fire.
For what he brings to the table and what he is on the whole, but he does feel pretty simplistic in this first episode that we see him. Essentially, the whole idea and somewhat moral wrapped around this is just because he's big and strong and misunderstood doesn't mean that he's evil or necessarily needs to be locked up and imprisoned. By the end of the episode, Spider-Man is able to convince not only S.H.I.E.L.D. but the police to leave Hulk alone, at least temporarily, because he has proven himself to be a hero. And if anybody knows about getting a bad rep, it's Spider-Man. And so of course he would naturally seek out wanting to help the Hulk. And this is the foundation for their friendship throughout this show and all of the other shows that are in this interconnected universe.
Humans, stupid! Except for Bugman. Bugman, good smasher!
Honestly, as far as setup episodes go for the Hulk, I think it was a pretty decent one, and I think it got across what it was trying to get us to understand as a precedent for this version of the Hulk. He is sillier, he is goofier. The guy is definitely less tragedy and more comedy.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Right? Because I think around this time, I think two things were going on. I think Spectacular Spider-Man had just like canceled, which was perfect. Right? If they combined Earth Mightiest Heroes and Spectacular Spider-Man, perfect. But they can't anymore because Ultimate Spider-Man is EMHS. EMH. Right? After the same character. And Spectacular Spider-Man was just perfect. Spectacular Spider-Man was it's what Earth Mightiest Heroes is to Avengers Assemble. Perfection versus something that was just a slightly different, kind of perfect. And worked like they did Venom so well too. Venom wasn't even just a monster. Venom was a character that genuinely hated and expressed hatred. Mm-hmm.
But he still has those classic
Plus, the Stan Lee cameos in this show was really good.
hallmarks of being the Hulk. He still wants to smash things. He's starting off as a fairly dumb variant of Savage Hulk relative to the more intelligent ones we've seen prior to this show. It just feels a little bit like a return to formula for this kind of character, and a pretty decent intro. Now, if you watch my other Spider-Man video, this is the part of the episode where I would give you my favorite gags and cutaways from the episode, but there really weren't any in this episode of Ultimate Spider-Man, and I think that's because they shot a majority of the episode less from Peter's perspective and more from MJ's perspective with the camera. So instead, there's not a lot of cutaways, but rather I'll just leave you with the fact that Mary Jane not only successfully got the interview out despite her camera being destroyed, but also got a new camera from J. Jonah Jameson as she's being recruited to work at the Bugle. I don't know if you guys cared about that detail, but you now have it. That first episode was really more of a warm-up and getting us introduced, or in this case, reintroduced to the character of Hulk. It's his following appearance that actually gives us a much better idea of where they're trying to go with this version of Hulk. Spider-Man has a day away from Aunt May as she's supposed to be going on in this safari trip.
Episode was really, really good. A solid 8 on just the beginning.
And so Pete is just cruising around the city, hanging out. We had a little bit of a dance party at the start of the episode, but it all comes to a screeching halt when the Hulk ends up crashing from space like a meteorite all the way back to Earth while being attacked by a phalanx drone that is seemingly wanting to experiment with Hulk, having abducted him from wherever he was at that current time. And of course, Nick Fury, seeing that some sort of unidentified alien object has landed in the atmosphere in New York, wants Spider-Man to go investigate. And Spider-Man is stuck between telling Nick Fury the truth and exposing the fact that Hulk is not only back, but potentially landing his friend in a lot of trouble due to the fact that Nick Fury will probably cage the Hulk because he's considered a danger. Spider-Man ultimately makes the decision to have a very sick Hulk because Hulk is currently having his biology attacked due to this little barb that the phalanx put inside of Hulk's body. Spidey has to make a decision, and so he chooses to bring Hulk home with him, seeing as Aunt May isn't supposed to be home anyways. And with Hulk being inside Peter's house, which is built for regular people, we get some decent slapstick that involves a lot of Hulk getting up and destroying things. It's also in this episode that we come to note that Hulk doesn't de-transform into Bruce Banner even when he's knocked unconscious. Savage Hulk is the dominant personality throughout this show and his appearance here. This version of Hulk is also a drifter, as I mentioned earlier, but this is the episode that actually reveals it. He has no home, no family, no friends. Hulk is, for all intents and purposes, alone. Shout out my catchphrase.
So, where do you live?
Like,
Maybe.
this Hulk was the Hulk before Graviton. That's something. Because these show, Earth Mightiest Heroes is Avengers Assemble post Galactus. No, in the reverse. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, shit. Shit, right? Because fuck? Almost broke my money. Oh, another one too. Back to what I was saying though. These shows are connected. So I'm guessing if I'm putting the story together incorrectly, this Hulk is the Hulk before they fought Graviton. I think that makes sense because the first episode he talks about Nick Fury mentions Captain America, but not the Avengers. So I would guess that works.
We can get you there.
Hulk live wherever Hulk is.
That's the same as living nowhere.
And everywhere.
I like that it establishes that Hulk is a drifter. He has no roots, no anchors. And while we often see Hulk clamoring to be left alone, he also presents conflicting information in just about every run he's in when he says he wants to be left alone. He wants to be left alone with people that care about him. Whether that was Rick, whether that was Betty, Jen, anybody that actually cares about not only Bruce, but Savage Hulk as well. That's very important to him. And I think that's partly why he sounds so sad.
First thing you gotta stay for me. Meetings. You didn't find another guy. That's looking nice. My cut's looking nice. I think headphones just make it look weird.
It's very important to him. And I think that's partly why he sounds so sad, despite echoing in the last episode that he thinks humans are stupid and he wants to be left alone. He doesn't really want to be left alone. He just wants to be with people that actually care about him. And that's something that he's coming to find with Spider-Man in this episode. And it's part of the reason that I absolutely love their friendship so much, is that Hulk and Spidey get each other. They are both lambasted for the kind of heroes that they are. They're both seen as outcasts, and while Spidey might not understand what it means to be hunted for your entire life like Hulk is, he
does know what it's like to be hated. This Spider-Man, around this time, he's been a hero for about 3 years, going on 4.
what it feels like to have a person breathe.
And Jameson has said shit every day. Like top 3 hater. He really said shit every day, every single day. Like I would crash out eventually. Right, enough is enough, James.
Breathing down your neck 24/7, calling you the worst thing since the big Yahoo. And during this entire portion of the episode, Spider-Man is trying to hide Hulk from Aunt May, who did not go on her safari trip, all while Hulk is trying to eat just about everything in Spider-Man's house. All while Spider-Man is trying to figure out not only why the Hulk was sick, but how to help him. He eventually does figure out that it is that little spike that the Phalanx injected into Hulk during their first fight, and he's left with a dilemma. He can either try to fix this himself or take Hulk to S.H.I.E.L.D., where he knows he'll get the proper medical attention, but also knows that he'll definitely be imprisoned. And it doesn't help the fact that Hulk doesn't really want him to do that because, well, he likes Bugman. He doesn't really view him as a friend because even Hulk doesn't know who Peter is as a hero. And that's when Peter makes the huge decision to reveal his identity to Hulk. Another reason that I and so many others love the relationship between Peter and Hulk is that when Peter erased his identity in the comics from everybody's consciousness, Hulk never forgot. Savage Hulk, to be specific, never forgot who Peter was and how important Peter and Spider-Man were to Hulk and how good of friends the two of them were. And while that doesn't necessarily apply to this show, it is important, the idea that these two characters find commonality between each other, and Peter feels safe enough to trust Hulk with his identity and to truly give Hulk that friendship that he has never had before. For whatever reason, Rick Jones is not in this show, and he is not made mention of, at least right now. I think this gets retconned later in this whole universe, but that's for another day.
It doesn't get retconned. It just gets mentioned later. So it's Rick Jones meets Hulk after he's an Avenger. So after he's an Avenger, he was an old friend of Bruce's before that, but during Hulk and the Agents of Smash, it's a good show. It's a good show. If they didn't draw the teeth, like they didn't draw every square of teeth, it'd have been better. But it was they met later on, and then he becomes A-Bomb. He's not mentioned here because they haven't met yet in this universe.
With the big emotional moment being wrapped up at Peter's house and the Phalanx announcing another attack, Hulk and Bugman both track down the Phalanx and all of its drones to try and stop it from doing its evil deeds, all while Hulk is also trying to get his get back, considering that thing made him sick, and I don't think Hulk has been sick a singular day in his life outside of this. And by the end of the fight with the Phalanx, Hulk, and Spider-Man, they not only come out victorious, but have also unfortunately attracted the ire of S.H.I.E.L.D. Spider-Man could not keep his whereabouts hidden forever, nor what he was doing hidden forever from Nick Fury, who has literal eyes and ears everywhere, to include bugging all of Peter's house, because yes, Fury is that paranoid. But ultimately, Peter tries to make the case that the Hulk not only doesn't need to be imprisoned, but he needs friends and help, a place where he can get consistent meals, where he can work on controlling his powers and his rage and everything that comes with being the Hulk. And surprisingly, Nick Fury is pretty receptive to this. I actually tend to like this version of Nick Fury a lot, simply because he's not a terrible person. It's a high bar, I know. And ultimately, well, Hulk contemplated just leaving all of this behind.
Nick Fury was great, and another reason why he's great because that one episode where Shield gets taken over, and it really showed that episode really showed how that Nick Fury is a spy. He's the spy. They really showed that in that episode because he was about to die multiple times, but he didn't flinch one time. He was like, "Laser coming at me, just do this, do that, and I'm good."
And wanting to be left alone, he ultimately makes that step towards having friends, having a stable home, and trying to be a regular person, as much as the Hulk can be, of course.
Hulk decide we'll go with One-Eye Man. If friend think Hulk should.
What made you come back?
Hulk's still hungry.
Again, there were some slapstick moments, for example, like the Hulk thinking he really just wanted more food and using that as kind of cover for coming back. But ultimately, I think this episode understands Hulk pretty decently, especially this more primitive, savage Hulk that really just wants a stable place to eat and a few places to call his own and chill out with, and being surrounded by people that don't just want him destroyed. And as we reach the end of the episode and wrap up, I don't really have a lot of gags that I enjoyed from this episode, but the two that I would say make the cut are Aunt May being left alone listening to this audio that Peter left her, and the Hulk being the quote-unquote devil on Peter's shoulder for this episode. And while that episode was all in good, Hulk still kind of fell into that consistent kind of idiot territory, especially for the more humorous style that Ultimate Spider-Man takes. It definitely felt like it really does want to be smarter, even want to smash Mary Jane like Wolverine did. God, what was Bendis thinking?
Oh, come on! My brain is in the Hulk's body!
Brain Man fix Hulk? Huh?
I always love how the two voice actors try to do each other's voices. It's so funny. I loved it in the episode with Wolverine, and it's even better with Hulk because you can really see. I think Hulk's voice actor does a great job of really sounding like Drake Bell's Spider-Man, but also like it's a Hulkified version of Drake Bell's Spider-Man. And while the mind swap is fun and all,
We're getting into the game portion of this stream. I recently just downloaded the game. I played it before. It's really fun. The bad news is I'm not a PC player. I don't know how to use a mouse. I don't know how to use a keyboard. But I did play this, and I tried playing it. It's not easy, but it's not hard. The only problem I have is I can't pick up characters. I'm not good at it. At least. Over here. I forgot. And now we gotta restart. Or cancel. So sad. I didn't want to leave, but I forgot that it'll lock you in so you can't change screens. You got in the game though. I should probably start streaming less. I'm streaming too long. We'll play this game and then we'll go. We'll play about, depending on how long it is, 1 or 2 matches. All right, let's do it. Oh my god! Wake up! Wake him up! Wake him up! It's so confusing. Yep, drop him. I ain't going out without a fight. I ain't going out with a fight, Lobster, man. Yep, got him. Oh, he woke up instantly. Y'all saw that? Ooh, I knocked somebody out. They're jumping. No. Oh, no, no. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, get in. This is about to be my first win. I could not win off camera. I just took my loss though. Hell yeah. What's going on here? Ooh. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Wake up. Wake up. Mm-hmm. Stuffy. Yep. Whoa, woke up instantly. Oh no! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh, so he's dead over there? Yeah, it's gonna get hectic. Oh. I got the one turn around. I was assuming a cat would be the lobster. All right, come on, crane. Fuck. Come on. When I get my controllers up for y'all. Ooh, ooh. How to get a little bro out of there. Come here, come here, come here. Out of here. Wake up. I'm wake up, I'm wake up, I'm wake up. Fuck out of me. Oh no, get up. Oh, I'm up, I'm up. You're not, I'm not out of there. Get off me. Fuck out of here. Start making them in the corner. Y'all jump at me? Watch this. Watch this. Oh my god! I keep throwing so hard to press shit at the same time. You better knock me out. 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 Yes, sir. Oh. Stop, stop, stop. You better knock me out. You better knock me out. You better knock me out. I ain't going out without a fight. Yes! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I ain't going out without a fight. Oh no, oh no. Out of here. No! Come on, yeah. I'd be so close. I'd be so close. I'd be this close. I'd be this close. I almost had it. I thought I was gonna for sure lose on that. Oh, this, I can't get up. I can't get up on this one. Come here. What's up? Ooh. Y'all wanna jump? Y'all wanna jump? I don't know what that glitching thing is. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Not in the marketing. Not in the marketing. Get the chicken out of here. No! Whoa! I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up! Yes, I'm not letting y'all up. Move, move! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, whatever button it is. I think we're all on PC. Let's get to it. Get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Oh, he's up. He's up. Up. Okay. Boy. Ooh. No. Oh my God. He's. Hasn't been damaged, bro. Come on. Yeah, 3 times. You're so trash. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm fighting for my life. I'm getting this dub. I'm getting this dub. I gotta get this dub. What? What? You not gonna get me? Nah, come here. I gotta grab him. can't get upstairs. Okay. Got you now. This man won't die. Yes. I got my first win. Let's fucking go. Oh, Alex just beating him too. Okay. Perfectly fine. I still got my first one. I still took out the other two. And you, what's up? Me and you, what's up? No, I know how to do this. Oh. What happened to me? Hey. Oh boy. I actually got my first win. My very, very first win. What is that flickering? Yeah. WrestleMania! What happened? I'm taking that. I still won. We'll play one more. Sorry. What's up? Whoa, holy shit. Falling on me. That was cool. Ooh, it's a whole bunch of people too. Want to be anime characters. Y'all want the smoke? Y'all want the smoke? Y'all want the smoke? You knock my helmet off? Okay. You feeling my ball spot like that? Okay, I see how it is. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Make, come here. This dude with the eye is crazy. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't know what he was doing. Wake up! He's folded. Green is folded. What's up? What's up? You don't want this? Naruto! What's in there? I was only pressing one button. No, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! You gotta wake up! You gotta wake up! You gotta wake up! Come here! Come here! Oh, on the conveyor belt. Is he quiet? They're breaking the laws of physics, huh? Not against me. Not against me. I threw him off. Everybody else die or leave. Alright, they all died. I deserve that. I would deserve that. My second win. My third win. Let's see if I can get a dub. What's up? Round two? Round two? Round two? Wait till I get my controller. When I get my controller, I'm telling you, I will be a prodigy. Oh, he wins? No way. Yep, thought so. Yes! Tie. That's what we need. We need ties. We need ties. I think I can win this. Barney, what's up, Barney? What's up? What's up? You ain't got hands like that, Barney. SpongeBob better anyway. Get out of here. What's up? I fight all animals. I fight all animals. Whatever you are. Come here. Come here. Look at you. Now you can stop me? What's up? We can really get to it. We can really get to it. We can really get to it. We can really get to it, Barney. We can really get to it, Barney. Get up. Get up. We can really get to it, Barney. We can really get to it, Barney. My keys are delayed and everything. What's up? We can really get to it, Barney. Wake up. Nah, ain't no running. Come here. Come here. We can really get to it, Barney. Fuck out of here. Man, get the fuck out my game. Playing with me. Woo. Beat that nigga Barney senseless. Didn't know what to do. I'm playing on keyboard and I don't play on keyboards and mouse. I'm gonna beat up this eye guy. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. What's up? I'm fighting everybody. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. I promise you that. You is though. You is though. You is though. Come here. Come here. You is though. You is though. Get out of here. You want some? WrestleMania? You can't even wrestle for real. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Nope. Yeah, you trying to get me out of there. Yeah, you can't even wrestle for real. You can't wrestle, boy. You're not even a real wrestler. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We been stuff for a lot. Get off me. Get off me. Knock him out. With me. Wake up. No, no. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, wake up. No. Oh, close. I was so fucking close. Oh my god. I need one more. This is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Want it. Barney? Come here, Barney. I'm knocking animals out. Let the Rick call me Mr. Animal Cruelty. Call me Dog Wilder. Call me Mr. Walker Down. I'm gonna cancel your eye appointment. Oh shit. Alright. We get it. You got an anime body pillow. I'm gonna let go of you. Oh. Come on. Did I grab it? No, 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 come on. No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. What's Lock it, lock in. You gotta lock it, you gotta lock it. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to climb. No! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I'm a goddamn goat! Y'all know what happens if they let me sit here? I need to get slingshot. Why are they just playing? Somebody just died. Why you finna die? You finna win. What's up? What's up? You thought you killed me? You thought you killed me? Oh, you thought you killed me, huh? I knock niggas out. Left or right? Two. I got punches for everybody. You better get me out. You better get me out of here. You better get me out of here. You better get me out of here. Yeah, I'm not going alone, boy. I'm not going alone, boy. Huh? Who won it? They doing everything to get me out. They doing everything. They doing everything. Woo. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I won! Let's fucking go! Let's go. I won that fair and square. That's my first win. That's my actual. You saw my first official one, then you saw my set on stream too. Very first one. Let's go, man. That's how you end. That's how you end it. That's how you end a stream right there with a W. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Ugh. Oh, I just realized I don't really have an end card. I don't have a thanks for watching screen. I'm gonna have to make that. Anyways, that was fun. Thank you for watching. Just gonna play the music for now. All right.